I think it's time yet again to do my Cartoon Network / Warner Brothers / Hanna-Barbera collection. I did one last January, and I haven't gotten quite as much as I have in the years past, but I've definitely gotten some new stuff, and I want to show it off just because I love Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers, Hanna-Barbera. Any chance to make a video on it and talk about it, it's good. I think a year is a fine enough time to wait. So the biggest new additions I feel like are some comics. I have this whole box that I ordered. I can't remember. I think it was like New York, not New York. It was someplace in New York. But got that one. I hope that looks good. So the next one we have is this one. I tried to get these as cheap as possible. They were, I don't think I paid more than a few dollars per. I got a lot of regular show. I also haven't read through them all yet, but this one's one of my favorites. I actually did read this one. I love Cow and Chicken. This one's so cool. Johnny Bravo. I love Johnny Bravo. Foster's. I think this is like a combo of a few. This is awesome. Codename Kids Next Door. Some Billy and Mandy. And then I don't, maybe I showed this one already, but. So that is that section. So the comics are up over here. The black ones are just, actually, yeah, I think the black ones are just miscellaneous. They're not Cartoon Network related. But then over here on the top of this shelf, this is where we get into some of the bigger items. We've got a Johnny Quest Cartoon Network tape back there. A Samurai Jack tape. A few Powerpuff Girls books. There's a Game Boy, I think it's Advanced SP or one of those. It's a color Game Boy, and I have a few Cartoon Network games for it. Actually, let me show that, because why not? And then I also have the Adventure Time comic. I have something from the Driver era, really like the Driver era, and then some Scooby-Doo stuff, 2 tapes and a book. So here we have this guy. I got this for free, and it still works. So cool. I have to use my sister's charger because I don't have one, but I got the machine for free. And then I got Leaky Lake games, a double Cartoon Network pack of Block Party and Speedway Racer, and a Dexter's Lab game. Very happy about all that. I need to play these more. They're simple games, but you know, it's still cool to have. And I'd been looking for a Game Boy so I could actually collect the Game Boy games, because it's something I'd been interested in doing, and I got one for free, so how could I say no to something free? And it works. I just need to get my own dedicated charger so I don't have to use my sister's, but they also have Game Boy videos that I want to get at some point, which would be cool. Here are my VHS tapes here at the top. So we have some old Looney Tunes and some Warner Brothers. We have Flintstones. I don't think this has changed too much. Ultimately, I think I got like these two recently. I know I've had this one for a while. And then this is just my book section. That hasn't changed too much. And we come down here. We start like my prized possession stuff, except Scooby-Doo's not. But my Powerpuff Girls tapes, my complete series of Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab. Those are holy grails. Particularly this one because it's really rare, but also this because it's my favorite version of it because it's got the 6 cases, 2 discs per, and it's got the same special features, and it's technically better quality than the United States versions because it's high resolution, assuming the bitrate's, you know, the same or better. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Samurai Jack Blu-ray, Adventure Time Blu-ray, and Distant Lands. I'm technically missing the Diamonds and Lemons special since I don't have the 13 disc edition, but more or less I have the complete Adventure Time series. I guess the Diamonds and Lemons special is, well, a special, and it's a part of the series, but I'm not too bummed about missing out on that. There are some other special features on that disc I am bummed about missing, but who cares. My Chowder Complete series, that is custom. I want to start making some more custom stuff. And in the future, I'm going to be doing like probably Johnny Bravo and Cow and Chicken and all that. Over the Garden Wall. I thought about doing a video of how to do custom stuff, and I might still do that at some point. Teen Titans Blu-ray, all of regular show, seasons 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, everything else on DVD, and then I have Party Pack and Slack Pack for uncensored episodes, and then regular show the movie. Unfortunately, the most famous version of You've Pissed Me Off and regular show, that does not exist uncensored on any DVD that I know of. Or maybe it's a really rare, hard to find DVD, I'm not sure. I heard rumors that it was on the 1 and 2 Blu-ray that Australia got, which is super rare. But even if I got my hands on that, I don't think it has the uncensored version. Steven Universe seasons 1 through 5 on Blu-ray. I really wish they'd release Future, but Madman Entertainment doesn't release anymore, so probably won't get it. I know it's in the complete series, but I'm not gonna pay $60 for Future on DVD. Steven Universe the movie, and then we come down here to a second copy of Over the Garden Wall that I definitely don't need. Powerpuff Girls movie, We Bear Bears the movie, Two Stupid Dogs, Huckleberry Hound, Josie and the Pussycats, Jetsons, Magilla Gorilla, Pebbles and Bam Bam, Scooby-Doo Where Are You seasons 1 and 2. Just recently got this one, Thundar the Barbarian complete series, Yogi Bear Show complete series, Tom and Jerry Tales Volume 2, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated Season 2 Volume 2 or Part 2. 4 Kids Favorites, Pup Named Scooby-Doo, and then Seasons 2, 3, and 4. What's New Scooby-Doo Seasons 1 and 2. Some random volumes, some random Scooby-Doo movies, a Smurfs thing, Batman the Complete Animated Series Blu-ray. I need to get... There's a few other shows that they've released in Blu-ray. Some Justice League, Super Friends, New Adventure Superman, Wonder Woman, Baby Looney Tunes. This is my Looney Tunes section. So Baby Looney Tunes. This is all the ones they have in the States, compressed on 2 discs. Looney Tunes Center Stage, Golden Collection. Finally got a Blu-ray copy of Looney Tunes. This is the one that's not like super expensive. The other two are like $150 each. No way I'm buying those. Looney Tunes Platinum Collection 7. I want to get all the golden. That'd be awesome. Duck Dodgers Seasons 1 through 3. Would love to get the Blu-ray at some point. I really hope they release a complete series Blu-ray of the Looney Tunes show. If not, I'm gonna have to make my own. Freaking love this show. It's so good. Tiny Toon Adventures Season 1, Volume 1 and 2. I've looked around online and Volume 3 is really hard to find. Tasmania, the complete, or Season 1, Part 1, which actually I think is the complete first season, because even though it's listed as Season 1, Part 2, I think it's Season 2 for that DVD, and then Season, I don't know, whatever, Volume 3 I think is Season 3. Animaniacs, the complete series, Pinky and the Brain, or, no, it is Pinky and the Brain, Volume 1, excuse me, and then I have Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain. Some 4 Kid Favorites, the action one, the first Hall of Fame, and the third one for the Billy and Mandy and Coming Kids Next Door discs, Christmas Rocks, Xmas Crackers, Grossest Halloween, Halloween 3, Cartoon Crack-Ups, Toon Fuller, excuse me, the first 3 Gumball volumes, Chowder and Friends, Chowder Volumes 1 and 2, which is also just Chowder and Friends. Well, Chowder Volume 1 is Chowder and Friends. Clarence, both DVDs. Couldn't Kids Next Door Volume 2, Snapper Case, Itch to Explore, Flapjack Volume 1, I wish they released Volume 2, they were about to. Generator X Volume 1, Powerpuff Girls Dance Pants. I know my Powerpuff Girls is all spread around. Powerpuff Girls, these are the volumes that I was getting from my mom. I was rebuying them, but then they came scratched, and I got to keep them, so. Star Wars Clone Wars, Volumes 1 and 2. Got Uncle Grandpa, Victor and Valentino, Ben 10, Seasons 1 and 4, Ben 10 Alien Forces, Volume 1 and 7. I also have Volume 2 in the Action Pack. Camp Lazlo, Season 1. Class of 3000, Season 1. Cow and Chicken, Season 1. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Season 1 and 2. The reason I kept this is because it actually has the pilot episode, which is cool, which the complete series doesn't have. Craig of the Creek Seasons 1 through 3, Dexter's Lab Season 1. I had Season 2 Part 1, but I gave that to Cinema Sickness. You should go check them out. Ed, Edd and Eddy Seasons 1 and 2. I'm only going to buy the complete series if it's a good price, like $20, because it's not, the low effort they put into it is not worth $60. Same for Foster's. I really don't even want to get that because the packaging's way worse. But I got the first 3 seasons. I have the really rare collection too. I don't have Season 1 because that's really expensive. I technically have Disc 1 or Disc 2 or whatever. Infinity Train Books 1 and 2, Johnny Bravo Season 1, Junior Police Season 1, League of Super Evil, which apparently actually has a complete series release here in the States. Didn't know about that until after I bought that. Mucha Lucha, the movie or something. My Gym Partner's a Monkey Season 1, OKKO Season 1, Powerpuff Girls 2016 Season 1. Even more spread out. I have tapes, the movie, volume sets, dance pants, and they're all in different sections. Stormhawks, it said it was Cartoon Network. Summer Camp Island Seasons 1 through 3. Totally Spy Season 2, I need to get the rest of those. Teen Titans Go, I need to get Season 1 on Blu-ray and the rest on DVD. Even though the show isn't great, I still really like Season 1 actually. I think that was pretty decent. And that's the one that's on Blu-ray, which is cool. We Bear Bears, the complete series, plus the movie up at top. This is actually, I didn't have enough ink to print on the disc or artwork, but it's Cartoon Fridays or whatever their shorts program was, the first season, which is a lot of the early stuff. Got Ace Ventura, the animated series. It's really only there because it's Warner Brothers. put out by Warner Brothers. I don't know if it's owned by Warner Brothers. 16 Deck the Halls, 16 Season 1, Volume 2. These things that were put out by, well, these are actually Nelvana. I don't know why these are here, actually, to be honest. Those should go in my most miscellaneous animated. I put this here because that's Warner Brothers. And so we get my Adult Swim, Aqua Teen, Volume 1, 3, I think that's 4, the movie, Harvey Birdman, Volumes 1 and 2, Home Movie Seasons 1 and 2, Mike Tyson Mystery Season 1, Primal Season 1, Rick and Morty Seasons 1 through 4, Robot Chicken Season 6, The Complete Series of Sea Lab 2021, Super Jail Season 2, Titan Maximum, Venture Bros Seasons 1 through 3, Season 4, Volume 2, Season 5, Season 6. I don't know why they split that up into 2 volumes, but and then the Oblongs. And I think that's it. That is my Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers, Adult Swim collection. That's not counting like standard movies, because that would take forever. I own a bunch of Warner Brothers movies, but that's it. This is my prized possession collection area. I love all of this stuff. I want to get more. I want to complete my collection and then make my own bootlegs for stuff that I don't have, because they won't release it. Honestly, that's my opinion. If they're not going to release it officially, I don't care. I'll buy it on iTunes, and because that's the thing. If you buy it on iTunes, you're legally buying it, and you're just backing it up on a disc format. So I mean, I'm sure they could take someone to court, but like, what are you going to do? I mean, you're allowed to back up your own files on whatever medium you want. Just because you put artwork on it and make it have a menu doesn't mean it's illegitimate. If you bought it on iTunes, iTunes lets you download them, then, you know. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do once I get a job and actually have money to buy all that stuff and do it. I do have the printer, but ink is expensive. I need a proper paper cutter and all that. But I think I'm going to do a series on how to bootleg, because it's getting ridiculous. And then when they do release stuff, like the Ed, Edd and Eddy stuff, it's garbage. I mean, it's like they put no effort into it. They don't even tell you what season you're on the disc. Like, or I mean, like, and when you pop the disc in, I've seen videos of it. They don't tell you what season it is. And it's like, what the... It's just so low effort. It's like, I could do way better with, you know, it might take me like 50, 100 hours to make something really nice, but I'd rather just do that. So maybe I'll do a series on how to do it, because, I mean, us fans deserve something nice for, you know, not only preserving it, but just being able to watch it in a fun way. So I really hope Warner Brothers steps up, or just lets Warner Archive take care of it, because Warner Archive does such a good job. They really, with their movies they release, they just do such a fantastic job, and they take care of these. The fact that they're getting access to old Hanna-Barbera stuff, like, and they're also doing, this. I mean, I'm really hopeful that they'll start. And well, they're also doing. Well, actually, I'm not sure that they're doing Duck Dodgers, but they did Teen Titans. The Teen Titans Blu-ray, specifically, which they did a really good job with. The DVD wasn't great, but this Blu-ray is Archive Collection, and they did a really fine job with it. So I really hope they start getting access to more, because otherwise I don't think we're gonna get. Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna get good sets for these shows. So I've scrounged around all around the world on the internet for what has official releases and doing what I can to collect them, but there's a Cow and Chicken Season 2 official set, which I'm gonna get, but other than that, Seasons 3 and 4 from Thailand, I'm not even sure that's official. If it is, I mean, good luck finding it. That thing is so out of print. Speaking of, well, on the Johnny Bravo seasons that Thailand released. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this video. I love Cartoon Network a bunch. It just, such great memories. I love the shows. The early 90s shows, early to late 90s shows are just some of the best animated TV has to offer, and I really wish it got proper treatment. Nickelodeon's gotten so much luckier with Shout, and Warner Brothers just doesn't want to let go of it, and I don't understand why. It's like, either release it properly yourselves or just give it to someone else, because there is a market for it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.